Hey everyone, ZZ here. Right now I am at Signal Point, and again I'm not going to show you this place because I think it's so great if you were able to come out here and experience this with me. What a perfect place for the sun to shine right in my eye. Anyway, I don't think I said this in the last video, but please comment, like and subscribe and that stuff as well to make this get bigger and achieve the goal of that first video. But please comment, and I would love to hear your opinions and perspectives on whatever it is that I say, because everything is going to be coming from my perspective on life. And I want to hear yours, and I want to converse with you. I want to do this together so that we all can grow and see the world through each other's eyes. Um, anyway, the purpose of this video is kind of, well, if we hit more than one topic, then the first one would be to address insecurities. Uh, this series that I'm doing is a project of mine for personal reasons as well. Like, for everything I said in the first video, all that's going to hold true throughout the entire series, but this is also sort of a me thing where I'm trying to present myself without doing all of the things that I would normally do because of my insecurities. Things such as fixing my hair to make it really cool, wearing tinted acne cream to try to hide blemishes and stuff like that. And the first thing that I would like to address is something that I've tried very hard to hide from a lot of other people, and that's my age. Because I feel like whenever I mention my age, it's not that it's a bad thing, and it's not that I'm way older than anyone expects or anything like that. It's just, it's fear of judgment. That seems to be why we do a lot of the things that we do that we don't want to do. For me, one such thing is hiding my age. When someone asks my age, I just say, I've got personal reasons why I don't tell. Well, here are those personal reasons, followed by my age, which is probably going to be very anticlimactic to all of you. And that's what's really petty about it, is that I have, in my own heart, I have turned a molehill into a mountain. And nobody ever needs to do that. It doesn't bring us peace. It doesn't bring us happiness or joy whenever we do that to ourselves. So, reasons that I haven't told people is because it seems to me that whenever you tell somebody your age, they instantly see this wall in between you and them. That we all have our expectations of what someone of this age should be like, or would be like, or someone of what this age would or should be like. And that really blocks us from being able to see the person. So I'm guilty of doing this as well. I'm really trying not to. Like, if someone wants to hang out and they're, say, 60 years old, my first thought is, you're 60, you do 60-year-old things. No, we all do us things. That's what we do. We do what's us, to make us feel happiest and most at peace, and hopefully not to screw others, you know? We don't do what people our age do. It varies from person to person. I mean, one of my friends I'm pretty sure she's 6 years old. My friend is probably not going to kill me for this, but she has a daughter who's 6 years old, and this girl is freaking cool. I mean, we can do absolutely anything with this girl, and she is just the most mature, cool, one of the coolest people of any age I've ever met. And she's freaking brilliant. She's 6 years old though, and that's really cool because she's not doing what standard 6-year-olds do. This girl wants to learn things. She wants to know about life. She wants to do things that are really cool hobbies. You know, I'm sure she may have had a little bit of pressure to go into flow hoop and poi from her mother, but that's a really cool thing to do, and she's going to be one of the only kids in her locale that can do really badass stuff like that. Oh, by the way, this channel is going to be between PG and rated R with some language. PG-13 right there. but she's freaking cool. And she's 6 years old, and she's doing things that are cooler than what many 16-year-olds would do. And then, I know some 30-year-olds who are, they haven't even matured yet to to responsibly buy cigarettes and alcohol. So age is a really relative thing. So that's one long-winded explanation for why I don't tell. Another is that I feel like I could be so far ahead of myself as I am now if I started this 7 years earlier. Um, because when I first got out of college, or not college, high school, I did what I thought it was that I wanted to do instead of what it was I needed to do and who it is. I became someone I thought I wanted to be instead of who I needed to be. So for 7 years, I was just willingly ignorant to a lot of really amazing experiences and knowledge that could just expand my consciousness for all that time. So it was pretty much like the dark ages of ZZ. Um, I'm not going to refer to myself in third person much more, but I feel like life right now could have been. I could be somewhere far different if I became me, like the right now me, 7 years ago. Um, so those are my main fears for telling people my age, is that I don't want them to assume that I'm like this or that whenever I present myself as something completely different. Because what I present myself is beyond age. What you present yourself is beyond age. Um, and we need to see that. I think it's a lot better to see the person than it is to see what you think the person should be based on this attribute or that attribute about somebody. Um, for any matter, I'm 26 years old. Hey, there's the climax. What a waste of a video, yeah? Well, that's okay. It really is. I mean, I'm in school. I don't have a bachelor's degree yet. I have $3.19 in my bank account plus some loose change in my car. I have a car, and I have some really cool friends who I know are willing to let me shower and sleep at their place if it comes to that. But, we all need to strive to have as fulfilling and enriched a life as we can, being able to provide for ourselves, but also for others. And I'm working on that provisions for myself thing now. Like I said, 7 years late, which is to me really embarrassing, culturally speaking. But it's happening. Nonetheless, it's happening. And had it happened 7 years earlier, maybe I wouldn't be the me that I am today. Maybe I wouldn't be the me who I'm happy being. Um, Not to say I'm content with where I am in life right now. Like, I'm not content if I were to settle right now. Because there's so much to learn in life. There's so much to learn on this planet about the planet that's around us, and just how we can use everything to our benefit in the most responsible, respectful way to the environment and to others around us. I just don't think I would have been the same person had I figured this out 7 years ago. I don't even know if I would have been a better version of myself right now had I done this 7 years ago. But I'm 26, and I'm on a path that I believe is the path to the best me that I can be, the best me that will be. And you can as well. You don't have to be embarrassed about these cultural judgments on you, on different aspects of you. Um, be you. Do what you do. Do what you do if it brings you the most inner peace and helps you to have a more enriched life and helps others around you to have better lives by seeing your example. Don't be afraid of cultural norms. Don't be afraid of cultural expectations. Just go constantly seek to grow, to love yourself no matter what it is about you that makes you think you shouldn't. Because you're great. You really are. Um, we did hit the 10-minute mark, so it's about time to close this up. And I guess that's where this video is going to leave, is that you are amazing. You're fantastic. Your being here makes this entire experience of life, for yourself, for me, for people who are watching this who you've never even met, it makes the whole experience of life completely different than if you weren't here. You're that valuable. You're that amazing in life that if you weren't here, nothing would be the same. Absolutely nothing would be the same if you weren't here. So love yourself, because you're worth it. You're amazing, no matter how bad you may feel at any given moment, no matter how bad you think this aspect or this aspect is about yourself. You're here, you're amazing, and you are making the experience of life. You are creating it for everyone you come into contact with and everyone else in the whole world. You are that amazing. We need you to be here, whatever it is you're doing, and we're glad you're here. Love and life to all of you, and thank you beyond words for being a part of this experience. Thank you for letting me be with you for this 12 minutes. Thank you for being with me for this 12 minutes. And make everything amazing, because that's what you are.